Clemson basketball team. They just went through kind of the Tobacco Road gauntlet, started with NC State, beat them at home, went on the road to face the North Carolina Tar Heels. They were 0-59, I believe, and then they won. Now they're 1-59. Really, some people say the least likeliest team to win in that scenario.
Yeah.
A lot of people said, well, you can't. It's a win. You can enjoy it. Or UNC fans were saying you can enjoy it, but everybody was hurt. And I said, well, hey, 59 years of that, I'm going to enjoy it. So Clemson won that game. Then they turn around. Shocker of all shockers. You were in the house for this game. Duke knocking off the big upset. They storm the court. Amazing scene there in Littlejohn Coliseum. Then they finish up the Tobacco Road gauntlet, not winning on the road against NC State. But what were your thoughts on this Tobacco Road kind of like tournament, I guess you could call it? What were your thoughts on how Clemson performed, and is this something that they can take going into the rest of the season?
I think they can. I mean, the effort level for this team has been fantastic, and they just haven't been making shots. And against North Carolina in the last couple of minutes and then in overtime, and then pretty much throughout the Duke game, those shots started going in. And, making 3 or 4 extra shots a game can really be the difference between winning and losing. I feel like the effort's been there. The Tigers are getting somewhat healthy now. I'm hearing Bear is going to be out and maybe having to have another surgery. That's what Brownell said on Tiger Calls a little bit earlier, but the rotation depth is there, and the ball's going in the basket a little bit. I mean, they had a nightmare. I think it was the worst shooting percentage from the foul line in the Brad Brownell era against NC State, but that's a game they held NC State to 19 points under their average scoring so far this season. That's a game Clemson could have and probably should have won. This Wake Forest team likes to move the ball quickly. So if Clemson can control the pace tomorrow night, that game starts at 8. I will be down there again tomorrow night. We're season ticket holders. That should be a great ball game. And Clemson, again, with a win, gets to 4-4 in what is a log jam ACC. If you look at it, there's really only the top 2 teams with Duke and Louisville, and Florida State with the top 3 teams up there. And then there's a big bulk of teams that have 3, 4, 5 losses is the majority of the conference. Clemson can get to 4-4. That's probably going to have them in like 6th place in the conference, 8 games into the season in the conference season. That ain't bad.